What's going on, Nitrocytes? It is your boy, the Nitro General here, and welcome back to another video. Now, before we get into the latest Pokemon news, what I wanted to say is that I am creating a Pokemon Draft League, or rather I have created a Pokemon Draft League, called the MPBA. And it's the Nitro Pokemon Battle Academy, and it's open to anybody. Any of you can join. I'm gonna talk to Seabad, a bigger YouTuber there. I've talked to him before. I'm going to talk to him and see if he'd be willing to join and stuff before I start posting it everywhere. But if he doesn't want to, or if I don't get a hold of him or whatever, I'm just going to post it somewhere, and that anybody who wants to join can join. But I do want to open it up to you guys first. Any of the Nitrocyte Army, or any of you out there who are watching my video, if you want to join this draft league, it's a Pokemon Sword and Shield post-home draft league. If you want to, I might make a video later tonight going over the rules that I did make. However, if you go to the video the last video I posted a couple days ago where I talk about the draft league, I left a link in the description to my Discord server, where basically you can go to the Discord server. I have posted the link to the Google Docs rules, so all you gotta do is click on that. It'll take you. You can read the rules. Any of it is subject to change just up until we get the league started. But feel free to just type in there whatever that you want to join, or feel free to just message me directly. It is, again, just at the Nitro General. I think it shows it because I'm the owner of the server. But if it doesn't, it's just at the Nitro General. Feel free to just message me and say, hey, I want to join the draft league. And I'll be like, nice, all right. There are only 16 or 17. I don't remember. I think I said 16 coaches. So right now, there is 15 more slots left because I am participating in it myself. So, but other than that, guys, if you want to check that out, I did a video on that a couple days ago. Go over there, drop a like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. Like I said at the beginning of all my videos, I am trying to get this channel partnered. So if you guys would leave a like and subscribe and everything like that, that would be a big appreciation, and it would help me to get this channel partnered so I can make videos for you guys full time and get paid for it, which would be a total dream come true for me. But other than that, guys, let's get right into the video, and I really hope you enjoy. So, today a Pokemon Direct dropped early this morning. It was not planned. There was rumors of it dropping today, but because we didn't get anything last night or whatever, people were like, ah, man, it's just not going to drop. But we got it dropped today, and we got a new trailer for the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC, the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Yeah, so nobody really knew about it. I didn't actually I didn't actually see the whole direct because I didn't know it was going to be out. Otherwise, I would have went and watched the direct, but I was sleeping when it opened. So, yeah, I did not see it. But I did see the trailer, and we did get a little bit more information. Not a ton on the Isle of Armor, which is supposed to drop in late June, it said. It said it will be released by the end of June. That is what it said when the DLC came out, and it did say that the Crown Tundra comes out in fall. It did not give a description. However, if you go and download it in the eShop, it does say that the Crown Tundra comes out in September. That could very well just be a placeholder, and hopefully we don't have to wait until almost next year to get the last DLC. Hopefully it'll come out in like September or October at the latest, but you never know. Hopefully it'll come out around September. But me and a lot of people were thinking that they may drop the Crown or the Isle of Armor early because with everybody being in quarantine and everything like this, it is the perfect time to drop this. You know, people can't really do very much. They're going to want to play the DLC. They're going to have more time, and they're more likely to buy the DLC. However, it doesn't look like that case. And because of the quarantine, I don't know if the whole DLC is already done or if they are still getting people to work on it. If they are still getting people to work on it, I don't know if they're in at Game Freak working on it or not because of the virus. So it very well could be pushed back. I could definitely see it pushed back. They didn't say anything, so maybe they're just really, really hoping it won't. But just like with Pokemon Home, they had all these rumors about it coming out in June or January, and then it didn't come out in January. It came out in February, and they kept pushing it back to the date I mean, they had a mystery gift on the Pokemon Home website that said February like 14th or something like that, and it didn't even come out till like over a week later, and it still had all these bugs. So you never know. Let's just hope that it comes out in June, because that's what I'm hoping. They did not show any old Pokemon that will be in like coming back. The only Pokemon that they did show that's not the Kubfu and Urshifu is a Scraggy, and we already have Scraggy in the game. So, but if you go back and watch the original trailer, they did say there's a lot of stuff in there. There is a new Reggie form, which looks like two new Reggie forms, which look like a Dragon Reggie and a Electric Reggie, which I'm calling it right now. The name of the electric one is going to be Regishock, but you never know. But so, and then we're getting Galarian forms of the birds, I think, or maybe they're just new, but I'm pretty sure they're just Galarian forms of the legendary birds. We're getting, obviously, the new Slowpoke. You have Galarian Slowking and Galarian Slowbro that you will be able to get, and bringing back a ton of old Pokemon. Plus the Calyrex there, and I don't think they showed another legendary. And then obviously you have the new mythical, if I can remember, Zarude, which is very disappointing looking, to be honest. That apparently is coming out when the new Pokemon movie comes out in theaters. So you never know. But yeah, so we're getting a bunch of new Galarian forms. I'm really hoping that they don't release too many new Pokemon. Because what my fear is that they're going to be like, oh yeah, they're version exclusives to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Which means that you're going to have to pay for the $30, or for $60 for the Pokemon Shield DLC and the Pokemon Sword DLC, rather than just paying for one, and if you want to get all the Pokemon. And you don't have a friend that has them. Because, to be honest, I don't have very many friends that play Pokemon, and I'm not in the mood to just go around and try to find somebody just to get one new Pokemon that's a version exclusive. I really hope that if they do release any version exclusives, then what they do is do old Pokemon, not new ones. And I hope that they're not releasing any new Pokemon besides like the legendaries and stuff, and just do like Galarian forms. But I don't know. I am just really irritated. This should have just been put into the game when it came out, but it wasn't. So basically what they showed in this new trailer is that they showed the map for the Isle of Armor, and they showed a little bit more of Mustard's dojo with it says that he will entrust you with the legendary Pokemon Urshifu. Oh man, why can't I think of it now? I don't know why I'm blanking on the name. But anyways, you get that Urshifu? I am losing Urshifu. Pre-evolution in the Mustard will give it to you and whatever. And it looks like you will take it to a tower, and there's two towers. Whatever tower you beat with it, you get the it'll evolve into the two different Urshifus. Either the water or the dark, or the water fighting or the dark fighting type. And here's my dilemma with this. That is a really, really cool thing to do. But if they ever release it in another game, I doubt you'll be able to evolve it in another game. I'm sure you'll just have to transfer it over. But for us that want a living dex, for us that want both forms of the Urshifu and I don't know why I'm blanking on the name, the pre-evolution, so the three of them, this is what I want to know. Are you going to be able to breed Urshifu to get the original one? And then, are you going to be able to take it back to the tower and redo it and evolve him again? Because because I don't know. Because unless you buy the DLC twice, you may only be able to get one Urshifu. Meaning that if you have one of the games and you buy it for two different accounts, you can obviously delete your save data on one, replay it, and then do that. But again, that's a lot of work, because it looks like you're going to have to beat the game in order to do the DLC, is what I'm going to guess. Maybe not. But because that would actually kind of sting, to be honest. If they're going to be like, oh yeah, if you want to do this, then you got to beat the game. And then you're going to have to go through all the way of the game and then go all the way through the DLC just to get the other form of Urshifu and then the pre-evolution there. So, I don't know. I'm really hoping that you can evolve it or breed it, and I'm really hoping that you can go back to the Isle of Armor and redo the tower to evolve it again. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going to guess. But you aren't able to breed Lunala and Solgaleo to get Cosmog and Cosmoem, but you are able to get another Cosmog in the game. So but again, that's like an alternate universe kind of thing. So if they're going to stick to the whole, oh yeah, they can't breed, legendary Pokemon cannot breed, and there's only one in the entire Pokemon world, unless you're fighting with people online, then I'm sure they're not going to let you breed it. But we will have to see. I am a living dex kind of person, so I am, if that's what it's going to have to do, I'm going to have to spend another $30 to get it for the Pokemon Sword, which I'd rather not have to do if I don't have to. But we'll see. I may just do that anyways. I don't know, just because if you don't, you'll never be able to replay it. So, but yeah. And then the last thing that they did reveal in this trailer is they revealed the Gigantamax forms for Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Inteleon. My favorite Galarian starter is still Inteleon. I love it. I picked Sobble. Sobble was the one I knew I wanted to pick. I love it. I loved it so much. It is a little sad that they aren't like dual typing is like a dark grass Rillaboom and a fighting fire Cinderace and a water psychic or a water dark Inteleon would have been really, really cool. Or even like water flying would have been pretty cool. But yeah, either way, the Gigantamax forms, I do have to say, they're definitely the coolest Gigantamax forms that they've released so far. We are supposed to be getting Gigantamax Blastoise and Venusaur too, as they did show in the original reveal of the DLC. They showed pictures of them, but they didn't actually show them, just like they showed pictures of these ones. But I love Inteleon's Gigantamax form. I think it is super cool. Obviously, you have the Gmax Fireball for Cinderace, Gmax Drum Solo for Rillaboom, and not Gmax Snipe Shot, but Gmax something for Inteleon. And basically, they don't all do something different. The only thing that they do is those Gmax moves negate the ability of the opposing Pokemon. So let's just say, for example, you're fighting a Mimikyu. If you use a Gigantamax move, it's just going to go right through Mimikyu's disguise, and you don't have to worry about not doing any damage to it, which is kind of cool. But I was kind of hoping for different effects, but it doesn't really matter too much. But they did say that your partner Pokemon will be able to get a Gigantamax form. They didn't say they'll give you another one. They said yours. And so I'm guessing it means that whatever one that you got originally. But here's the problem with that. My Inteleon that I beat the game with, I don't have it anymore. I released it because I got a shiny Inteleon. Because I bred for a shiny Sobble. That was the first Pokemon I bred for. No, it wasn't. One of the first ones I bred for. And I released the original Inteleon because they didn't need it. It was a terrible nature. It was like a defense up, special attack down, or something like that. Which is terrible for it. So I was just like, I don't need this. So I'm hoping all it'll be is just, yeah, you can just pick a starter. One of the starters that you have will get the Gigantamax forms. And then I'll be like, all right, whatever. That's totally fine. Because how are they going to know it's the one that you originally started the game with? But you never know. They might just, if you don't have your original starter that you started the game with, they might just be like, oh yeah, you can't get it. But I'm sure they'll make them available in raids at some point. I'm sure they aren't just going to be like, oh yeah, you can only get one unless you trade somebody. So, but if that happens, I will literally just I may, since I have all three of the starters shiny, I may just buy the DLC for the second one, transfer it over, transfer one over, get the shiny Gigantamax form if that's how you do it. If you can just be like any starter Pokemon and then just redo that a couple times, but we'll see. So they do all look really, really cool. Rillabooms is definitely my least favorite, but it is still really cool that it's got like the tendrils coming out of its hair that's beating the drums. It's super cool. But so right now the DLC looks pretty cool. I still have a problem with Nintendo making you pay for everything. You know, I paid $120 for the dual pack to get both games, and then they're like, yeah, if you want to do anything online, if you want to battle online or whatever, you have to pay the $20 or $30 for the 1 year subscription for Nintendo Online. And then they're like, oh yeah, if you want to be able to transfer your old Pokemon over, or if you want to store any of your Pokemon in your games, you pay us another $16 a year for Pokemon Home. And then they're like, oh yeah, if you want the DLC, give us another $30. And then if they're gonna have version exclusives or whatever, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, give us $60, two DLCs for the games. But I feel like because they're making you pay for the DLC, they're not gonna have too many version exclusives. That's just my hope, but you never know. But so that is all the Pokemon news that we have gotten. Haven't really been doing very much Pokemon news because we haven't really gotten too much. I don't think I did a video on the DLC. I don't think I did. Maybe. I don't think I did. And then I definitely didn't do one on Zarude, just like I didn't do one when they released Sirfetch'd, because how are you gonna do a whole video on one Pokemon? But I am a little disappointed in Zarude. I don't like the typing. I mean, Grass Dark is just a bad typing in general. I don't seeing it getting much use in the competitive scene, but we'll have to see. It does get like close combat or something, I think. But other than that, guys, I really, really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below what you think about the Pokemon news and what Pokemon you hope will be released in the DLC. My hope is that Blaziken will be released in the DLC because Blaziken is my favorite Pokemon, but I'm also hoping for things like I don't know, any of the Pokemon that I really wanted are, I'm really hoping for Salamence too, but like Metagross is going to be in the game, and Crobat is going to be in the game, and Garchomp is going to be in the game. And as you guys know, I have a team that I've had since the end of Pokemon X and Y, and really in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, mainly in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, that I've had, and that is Blaziken, Metagross, Salamence, Crobat, Melodic, and Dusknoir. And out of those, the only 3 that are available in the game right now are Melodic, Dusknoir, yeah, and that's really only 2 of them. And Crobat has been confirmed, Metagross has been confirmed, Salamence has not been, and what was the other one that I said? Blaziken hasn't been confirmed either. But so Metagross is going to be in the game, so that's and Crobat, so that's 4 of my 6 Pokemon that I'm going to have on my bringing into the game, and I'm really, really excited about that. But let me know what ones you want down below. But other than that, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, slap that subscribe button, because I'm going to be doing a lot more, news like this, and I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff, especially if I get enough people for the Draft League video, or the Draft League. I will be posting videos of my battles for each week, so I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, slap a like on it. That really, really supports me and supports the channel. Let me know that you guys like the content. And subscribe, because that's our best chance to get this channel partnered. And hit that bell too, because when I release a new video, you definitely want to be notified. So other than that, guys, like I say at the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Nature General up. Peace.